Okay, I finally finished my craft room redo. I've been working on and off for about 7 weeks. But since I've been in school, I've only had bits and pieces of time, but it's finally done. So here's a little tour. Let me back up so that you can see an overview of the whole thing. But I'm going to start here at my desk and work my way around to the left. It's an old desk. It just has our household printer, my Canon photo printer that I also print journaling on. It has my silhouette that I'm determined to learn how to use this summer. Next to that is this lovely set of blueprint drawers. There are 15 drawers in all. My husband rescued this from a dumpster for me many, many years ago. And the drawers are really shallow, and that was always a challenge for me. And then one day recently I had this idea. I thought, what if I ask him to cut out the bottom of one drawer and bolt that drawer to the one below it to create a deeper drawer? And that is what he did. So now I have some deeper drawers that are about 4.5 inches as opposed to just a little over 2. And like this drawer has some fridge bins type containers. I've used a lot of those. Has various things in it, sequins, buttons, flare, some cleaning supplies. This is a plastic thing with dividers that I have my numbers sorted into. I have wood veneer. I've labeled all my drawers, which I love. I have cutting mats in here, my scoring board. Here is my distress drawer and anything to do with watercolor. On top of those drawers is this shelf, and sorted in there, one container has all my simple stories, or one set of slots, I guess, for paper, has all my simple stories. Others are some recent things that I want to use, and toward the right I keep pages that are, or layouts that I have plans for. I have pictures and paper together, and those are in progress. And I also have a place where I put completed layouts that need to go in an album. And right here, I brought this home from my classroom, this little stand, because when I want to copy a sketch or something that I have an actual paper copy of, I can just sit this on there, put it on my work table, and I can use that. And I keep a picture of my kiddos there, even though they're grown up now. Next are a bunch of white cubes in various sizes because I bought them at all different times. The thing I'm most excited about is my color drawers that I took this idea from Janet Fritz. And these are miscellaneous things from kits that there's not much left. So I've sorted them. I have all the colors of the rainbow. I actually have one called Rainbow. I have metallic, fall, winter, summer, spring, travel. I have a brown and a black and white. Next in here are my pattern papers, sorted mainly by color, but I also have a few specific categories like grid paper, leafy prints, because I seem to have a lot of those, and then all of my cardstock, which is sorted by color. Below that, I have the album I'm most currently working on, picture storage. That's a bin that has a layout, everything in it ready to go that I just need to do. On top, I have this little thing to kind of give me a little extra space, and that's my stamp press and my cleaning stuff. On here is cleaning stuff, Nuvo drops, modeling paste, some various sprays that I've made, that sort of thing. There is nothing in the box called To Travel is to Live, but I bought it because I love it. This container has mostly simple stories, those tall packages of foam stickers. Come around to this bookcase, which I also brought home from my classroom since I was cleaning out my classroom. I'm not going back to full-time teaching next year. And this is the perfect place for it. It's exactly what I needed here. The top shelf has a lot of Stampin' Up! Sets. The next shelf has other sets. There's some close to my heart ones in one bin and other sizes in another bin. The fridge bin to the left here has card kits and card bases that are pre-cut. Then there's all my cardstock. I have a bin of adhesives. I have a bin of envelopes. And then in those trays are like memorabilia, cards that I've wanted to keep and that sort of thing. This cart came from my classroom. I've been using it for many years, ever since I started teaching full-time. It's now my die cut station, so my Big Shot sits on top. These two drawers have dies. Again, some fridge bins with dies in there. The bottom drawer has some embossing things. Up above that are some pictures that I love and a few keepsakes, things that were my grandma's or my mom's, and a little gift from my son when he was a little boy. I have some ribbon and string in that box. This holds my ink. That was a gift from my husband decades ago. And on top is the very first rubber stamp I ever owned, so I've kept that. Then this is my work table. It is an 8-foot solid maple table. I bought it at a yard sale 25 years ago. Best money ever spent. I have worked many hours at this table. I have lots of room to spread out. If I have a friend, I have two bar stool type things that we can sit on. Because I do have it at counter height, I often work standing up. And almost last, under there, besides my trash and some things that I use to when I go cropping, this set of drawers has my scraps. I have a drawer for neutrals. I have a drawer for red, orange, and yellows, and a drawer for green, blues, and purples. Below that, there's a few punches that won't fit in my smaller drawers, and my fun foam. And the last thing I forgot I wanted to show you that I'm really happy with is in this drawer, I put all of my punches that will store flat. To keep them from sliding around, I put some of that, the stuff you put in cupboards. Like it's got a rubbery texture to it, and I just love that they will stay put. They will stay to the front because things tend to slide backwards in these drawers. And behind them, I have page protectors and large Ziplocs that I can store big page kits in. And that is my room. Oh, one more thing. My husband, for Mother's Day, gave me blinds for this room that I absolutely adore. They have made the room look so much better. I'm in a basement. The curtains that were in here had to be 30 years old. They were old when we moved in 17 years ago. This has made a huge change in the room. I have no idea why we didn't do it long ago. It was not that expensive. He installed them in about an hour, less than that for me last night, and I'm very pleased with them. I hope you enjoyed my craft room tour. Bye.